Ron Atchison for AutoForge.net, and I've got my good friend Yvan Lacroix in the shop today, and we're going to tackle this old Mercedes-Benz wagon.
So this Mercedes has failing clear coat. It has bird bombs on it. It's got really dirty wheels. We're going to do it all with rinseless wash. We don't want to use a pressure washer on a car with failing clear coat because it's just going to make it fail faster and faster.
So we're going to get it all cleaned up, and then we're going to apply some ceramic gloss so it's got a little bit of protection on it. Just because you've got an old car doesn't mean it has to look like an old car. You can have an old car and have it looking good.
Yep.
And we'll show you how to do it quick and easy.
So in the bucket we have 3 gallons of water. We put in 3 capfuls of the rinseless wash. That's all we need. But we're not using a pressure washer. We're not using a hose. We need to pre-spray the car.
Yeah, I'm afraid if we used a pressure washer, we'd end up with even less clear coat than we already have.
So instead of trying to calculate how much to put in here for the dilution ratio, we're just going to steal a little bit out of our bucket. And then we can do our pre-spray with this.
All right, one thing I want to point out about the IK sprayer is you saw when Yvan dunked it in, he did not fill the canister all the way to the top. It's only filled about this far. And the reason for that is you need this air gap in here to build pressure. If you fill it all the way up, you're not going to have much pressure. When you go to use the IK sprayer, it's not going to spray very long. So you need that built-in chamber there for the compressed air.
Exactly. And you won't, we have a rather large car here, and I've got, what's it say on the side here? About a quart? Less than a quart? Yeah, less than a quart. That's all we'll need to pre-spray the whole car. And you want to keep pumping the IK sprayer till you hear it exhaust a little bit. So this little white piece here will actually go up, exhaust air. That means you have the maximum amount of pressure in your sprayer. Let's move the cart just a little to the side here.
All right, now I'll let you.
So we have the typical Mercedes brake dust. And we're just going to let the rinseless wash break down and emulsify the dirt. And if it dries on the surface, not a big deal. It's actually just going to leave polymer spots that easily wipe away. We don't need to flood the car, we just need to get it wet.
Say by the number of pine needles down here by the wiper blades, it's obviously been parked underneath a pine tree.
No. Now we're doing this in the AutoForge showroom, so you'll have to excuse a bit of background noise sometimes. We have customers walking in, so.
Notice this wheel doesn't have nearly the amount of brake dust that it has on the other side in the front, so owner may want to take a look at that. Maybe got a caliper hanging up or something on this side.
Yeah. So on the hood, we have some bird bombs. We have some insects that have given their life to protect the front end of this vehicle. We're just going to soak these nicely. And we'll actually wash the front end of the car last. That way, the product has time to emulsify and break down, again, the bird bombs and the insect remains.
Yep, you need to let the chemical do its thing.
Yep, and I forgot to spray this back wheel here. So, big E-Class Mercedes, I still have some liquid left in the sprayer. So we'll bring it back to the bucket. And when you're done using an IK sprayer, if you've used a harsh chemical, you actually want to rinse it out with water.
Right.
The rinseless wash, you don't need to. I'm going to put a little bit of air in here and just make sure that I've cleaned out the system completely.
It's always, yeah, a good idea to evacuate all the pressure.
And release the pressure. Now we can start washing.
Yeah, how about that? You know what, I'm going to go grab another drying towel.
Very good. So we're using the Red Line Gold Sponge here from McKee's. Great product. You want to squeeze it out so it's just on the verge of dripping. You don't want it soaking wet. And we can start washing. Now, as a team of two, it's like doing dishes. One can wash, the other can dry.
Guess what? I think you own the roof, seeing as how I'm vertically challenged.
Okay.
And you can reach the roof.
Yeah.
I'll let you have it all.
Very good. Easy enough.
Sometimes being short has its advantages.
Right. Now, if you're drying, don't forget your drying aid, Ron.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So you can see what I pulled off the roof of the Mercedes here. It's looking a little dirty. Soak it in, squeeze it out. Look, comes out clean. You don't need a grit guard in here, although a grit guard is nice to have, but you can see just the amount of dirt that came off from one squeeze.
Did you mention for drying towels we're using the Glacier 1100?
Nope, but you're about to do so.
Yep. So my favorite towel, I'm a little biased, but I think it's the best towel on the market. It's the McKee's 37 Glacier 1100. So this big Mercedes wagon will be able to do a rinseless wash and dry it. And we'll probably be able to get away with just using two 16 by 16 towels. They're very absorbent.
And they're a really nice size because you're not having to carry all that weight of the towel around. I haven't washed that door yet, Ron.
Okay.
The windows are done.
Yeah.
And like we mentioned, there's failing clear coat in many places on this car. So the sponge, unlike a mitt, is not going to grab that clear coat. Now for the wheels, we pre-sprayed them. There's a lot of brake dust on them.
So you've been down this whole side, Ivan?
Yeah, the whole side is done. And this is an old towel that's been used and abused. And we're going to use it and abuse it just a little more. So we pre-rinsed the wheel. And actually, I'm old. Let me get something to help me here. These floors look nice, but these little nubs, when you're kneeling down on them, are far from being comfortable.
Yeah, they leave nice little indentations in your kneecap.
Right. So even though this wheel is covered in brake dust, we pre-sprayed with a rinseless wash, and as you can see, it's transferring to the towel, but the wheel is coming perfectly clean. You don't need to use harsh chemicals every time you clean your wheels. If you maintain them and have a bit of ceramic protection on them, you're going to have easy to clean wheels, even though they look as bad as these did. Now, of course, we're not doing the barrels of the wheels, but looking in here, I don't think they've ever been done. So today's not the day to do those. Now I've gone around the wheel. It's relatively clean. I'm going to flip to the clean side of the towel because these were very dirty. Just give every little area another wipe.
Now I'll give you a clean towel so you can add a bit of protection on there.
Yes, sir. And the tire.
Looks just a little bit better, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. So a bit of ceramic gloss, one or two sprays on the wheel, It'll make drying much easier and make them easier to clean the next time.
Now, one thing you do not want to do is take this dirty towel that you just used to clean the wheel and put it back into your wash bucket.
No. When you're done washing the whole car, you can soak them in your wash bucket for a few minutes, though. It's going to help in releasing that dirt when you do launder them. It'll be easier to do.
Yeah.
Let me get that back wheel.
All right. So where are we at on the front? We just got the front fender done.
The front fender is done.
Okay.
And the roof, but I guess I'm the one drying the roof.
Yeah, sorry, but I can't reach it.
Not a problem.
I mean, I guess I could go along the side of the car and jump up and down, but that's not going to work real well.
No.
I think it looks pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, for the little bit that we've really done to this, I think the guy that owns it's going to be happy when he comes back to get his car and finds it nice and clean and shiny.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that, so.
You still good with your dry towel?
Yeah. I just need a spray of ceramic gloss, please.
There you go.
Now, Ron, you mentioned you're vertically challenged.
Yes.
Give you a little tip.
What's that?
Open the door.
Stand on the...
No.
No.
Even just opening the door, you can get a lot closer to that roof and you can probably reach the center of it.
I still can't get there.
Yeah.
No, actually I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a little shot. Boy, you can really feel the heat coming out of this car.
Yeah.
Sitting out there in the Florida sun.
It's a nice, beautiful, warm day out there. I start getting comfortable at about 90 degrees, so.
So you like the heat?
Yeah. Give me heat and humidity over cold any day.
Ivan, you should be conditioned for the cold, being a Canadian guy.
Yes and no. I'm one of the 9 Canadians that is legally allowed not to follow hockey in Canada.
So you're saying just because you lived in Canada doesn't necessarily mean you like cold?
No, exactly. I can get the rest of the roof run.
That's all right.
I got it.
You know what? The door lock doesn't, I don't believe, works on this car.
That's possible.
No, I don't think it does. I think this car was used as an airport car for our trip to SEMA.
Okay.
And yeah, that's when it was discovered that the door lock switch does not unlock the doors.
Okay. So everyone had to pile out of one door?
Yeah, basically.
So let's move our cart around. One of the nice things about having a cart is you don't have to walk back and forth to your wash bucket all the time. You can bring your wash bucket with you.
And another very nice benefit to the cart, if you'll notice, the only time you saw Ivan bend over was to clean wheels. So
Exactly.
we've basically done this whole car, and it's all been at waist height.
Exactly. My spine thanks you.
This is a typical Florida car. All of the horizontal surfaces, clear coat's gone.
Yeah.
Paint's a total different color than what it originally was.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
The sun just is so strong here. It
And
kills the paint.
And since the bumpers, well, all the plastic pieces, the bumpers especially, don't dissipate the heat, they're the first ones to fail. Yeah, we have rust starting on the roof and a few other areas. But despite its high mileage and despite the little, let's say, blemishes, car still runs great, drives beautifully.
It's got character.
Yeah, exactly. Patina. That's the word the kids are using today, right?
Yeah, you can't fix that.
Yeah.
You just drop the value of this car.
Yeah. And this is something you can do with your kids, with your wife, cleaning the car in the driveway. Just makes it fun.
This is a great way to clean your car. You're going to be going out for dinner later, but car's looking a little shabby, but you don't have a whole bunch of time to be dragging out garden hoses and all of that stuff.
Yep.
You can go out there and 20 minutes later, your car's looking pretty darn good, and you're not embarrassed to throw the valet guy your keys.
No. Well, this is one of those, the generation with only one wiper.
Yeah.
And then finally, the hood and the front end. Now, the reason we left the hood and the front end is because of the insects and the bird droppings on it. But now they just easily wipe away.
Yeah, you have to give the chemical a chance to soak into all of that and soften it up, basically just like you do your lasagna dish.
Yeah.
After supper.
Exactly.
Got to let it soak, and then it all comes right off.
And if you're like me, lasagna tastes better the second day. Leftover lasagna is better than fresh. But in this case, we're not leaving any leftovers.
Nope. So you're completely done with this whole side.
Whole side is done, except for the wheels. So Ron, you mentioned SEMA.
Yes.
Any new things on the plate for AutoForge?
Yeah, we made some contacts with a couple of different vendors, different products that we're looking at bringing in.
Excellent.
Some of them are so new that they won't actually have the products till after the first of the year, so obviously we won't have them till after the first of the year. But,
right.
All of that goes. Things are always in the works.
As a manufacturer, I can tell you that you have the best intentions of releasing a product the first of the year, and here you are in April, and it still hasn't been released yet. There's always seems to be some little hiccup along the way.
Well, I think what a lot of people don't realize is just how many moving parts there are to bringing a product to market.
Definitely.
It's not, simply coming up with a pink liquid, stick it in a bottle with a sprayer on it, and you're good.
No. There are companies that do white labeling out there, and white labeling is a lot easier. But when you're actually producing your own products, making the formulas, etc., that becomes a bit more of a challenge.
Yes.
It's like.
Well, the thing of it is, if you've got your own chemist developing all your products, you're not the only guy that he's developing products.
No.
He may be doing car wax today and doing,
ceramic coating tomorrow.
Yeah, or makeup.
Exactly.
Who knows?
Yeah. Ours we pretty much occupy full time, but nonetheless, yeah, they do take other contracts as well.
You're right. So you've got the ceramic gloss done.
Yeah, just give me a second here. Or here you can.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Take a few sprays.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're noticing or not, but when I'm using the ceramic gloss as a drying aid, I'm not using a whole lot of product. For a door and a window, it was 2 quick sprays. So like this half of the hood, it'd just simply be one there, that's it. That's all you need. Needing this back, Ivan?
Yeah, just need one little spray for that back wheel.
All right, we're almost done.
Ron, there's one thing that the car is never complete until you do this.
What's that?
Tire lotion.
Well, you know, Ivan, there's a saying. You wouldn't go out after taking a shower without getting dressed. You're not going to take your car out without dressing the tires.
Yeah. First time I've heard that one, but that's a good one, Ron.
All right, that's it. Looks good.
So actually I have a few too many sprays in my sponge here, but
It'll dry.
yeah, we'll let it sit. And now for the rest of the tires, I just need one spray on the applicator. We're good to go. These little foam blocks are nice because you can follow the edge of the wheel without getting it on the wheel.
Well, the other nice thing about it too is with the other more rigid foam at the top, you have a nice handle to hold on to.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also where the two pieces of foam are laminated together. That stops the product from soaking through.
Exactly.
So actually you save product by using that applicator. Looks good. I don't see anything we missed.
So there we have it, Ron.
Yep.
All clean, all done. Didn't take us a long time. We haven't broken a sweat.
No, not at all.
Not a lot of effort. So. And the car now is actually smooth feeling.
And glossy.
Yep.
Could be why you named it ceramic gloss, huh?
That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, nice.
Now, some people are concerned when they're using a ceramic-based product that is it going to make my towels hydrophobic going forward. The one thing you need to know about a ceramic product is they don't like surfactants until they're cured. Our Rinseless Wash contains surfactants, so your drying towels, put them in your wash bucket, let them sit 5 or 10 minutes. The surfactants will be broken down the ceramic will be broken down by the surfactants.
There you go.
Then you launder them as usual, you're good to go.
Perfect. Towels like this?
Maybe not.
Yeah. This one I think will be going to towel heaven.
Yeah, exactly. The brake dust on this was a little extreme.
Right. So hope you found the video informative. If you did, please like and subscribe. We'd sure appreciate it. As always, comments are welcome. If you'd like to learn any more information on DIY products, please visit autoforge.net. This is Ron Atchison from my great friend, Yvan Lacroix. Thanks for watching.
See you in the next one. Very good, Ron.
Yeah, nice. Car looks good, man. I'm telling you. I mean, yeah, it's definitely got some skin knees here and there, but
Yeah.
it's got a lot of gloss.
Yeah.